Jacksonville. Actual piece of the building. There's Hopi, nice and warm in Sabaton. I love these trees with the stuff hanging on them, you know that? The moss, yeah. Okay, I believe this is the Bear Root Memorial coming up. Mumford Point Moraine Memorial. Okay, recognition of the Mumford Point Moraines. Pretty special. Vietnam Veterans Memorial. That's this big one over here. All these glass panes all the way around. I've got the names of the fallen. Alphabetical. Crazy. Water fountain in the middle. This is the Navy Corpsman. Wow. That's amazing. So for all my Corpsman brothers out there, if you haven't seen this one, it's amazing.
Haven't seen one of those in a long time. this side of the road. The big magnolia tree in that yard. Look at all the moss and the mistletoe in them trees. Two bets of van. He's gonna go in. We did Harvest Host to secure a place here overnight. Later on, we'll go inside and do a video of the inside. I don't know if he wants to do a tour or not. If we do, we'll be doing that too, I guess. Oh. Here's our parking spot at Walton's Distillery. It's a nice area. See all the parking? It's all flat. There's a little bit of bumps here and there, but you can judge. And you got your stability treads you could put underneath there. She's looking good. Our little Drummond ducky. And our Highland Coo. Remember, our van's name is Nessie. That's why we got a serpent on the side of the passenger and the driver's side. It's a really pretty area. Right now it's cold as heck. For us, 36, I believe it was, Kevin said. But there's a nice cold wind blowing, which, you know, if it was 36 and I'm walking, that's fine. But it's 36 and that cold's freezing me to death. But they got everything in there. Got some in bottles and some in the bell jars. Pretty cool.
Established 2005. Yeah.
Cup pour, right, runs through our condenser. Now this is our only electric still. This still runs much slower than our pot stills do. One full distillation for our pot still is 1 day's work. One work day. So this still, that's going to be 3 days, right? 3 days. But that's because we were running our stills we experienced loss, right? It's what we call our unpreventable loss, and it is a significant portion for most stills. Out of the 600 gallons we run back there on that still, our yield is going to be about 200 to 250 gallons of liquid, right? Now, this is to show you all distilled liquids come out full. There are no exceptions whatsoever. What I have in this jar is whiskey before we darken it. Now, for whiskey, that darkening process is one of the rules you must follow and finish before we can sell it as a whiskey, which we do by toasting it over some appellation wood chips. Inside the soap right down so the color can clean off the char into the liquid. Other products can go either way, like rum. Spice it for that darker variant, leave it alone for that clear. Other things are not allowed to darken whatsoever, like vodka. Not darken vodka, right? We'd be making something completely different if we did that.
Well, the fish are still moving.
Oh yeah, they'll freeze solid if it gets cold enough. But then once that water dethaws, they'll be like back to life.
That's crazy.
Wow. Lower shells.
Right? The one extra gas tanks underneath the bed here. Fill them up with moonshine instead of gas, and then you drop out a top, they don't know. Another thing they did that I thought was a bit more fun was to hollow out hay bales, essentially make a beer koozie out of them, slide them right over the barrels on the bed. Now it looks like you're transporting hay to a farm or something instead of illegally made products. These guys would also tune up their trucks, so that way if they did get caught, they could run away. Now, if you didn't know, moonshining actually has roots with NASCAR. Right? These guys would get together and race all the time. Communities actually loved this. They made like festivals out of it. Food, music, dance, and the works. Time moves on, some things change. Instead of drag racing, they're going in a circle, but the general premise is still there. Doing music, drinking, watching cars fly down the road. Right? Yeah. As we come down this way, we'll get into our barrels a little bit. And actually, if you don't want to, you can take a look inside these totes. This is some of our leftover grain before we're done scooping it over, and then we're going to call those farmers when we're done. Getting it all inside of one tote, and then they'll come pick it up for us. Yeah, this was one of our 100% corn matches.
Don't even smell anything. You don't even smell anything.
Oh yeah,
I can
really
smell
comes from
like-
the liquid
Yeah.
itself when it's there. Once everything's separated out, it doesn't really taste much. It
Yeah.
doesn't smell like anything. It should have a sweet, fruity smell to it. But that's like, come on down, get into our barrels. Now these are American white oak barrels. You get a distiller's level 5 star. Now bourbon must be aged in a barrel like this for a minimum of 2 years. If we pulled this down a day early, you cannot legally sell it as bourbon because by law it's not, and we'd be false advertising. Now, even though there's that 2-year minimum, there's absolutely nothing against aging it longer. In fact, our turnaround is 4 years. Our oldest barrels will be up to 5. We just don't have enough of them to warrant jumping up to that 5-year mark just yet, but that is the goal. Down the line, we hope to have a good 10, 15-year-old product, right? Just takes 10, 15 years to get there. Yeah. Before we head up for a tasting? No? You guys want to do any pictures with the barrels, the truck, or anything like that? So what kind of drink does everybody like to do? A little bit of everything, flavor stuff,
I'm gonna start us here on this end. This is our authentic Carolina moonshine, and this is just clear moonshine right out the still, so it is very strong. It's 100 proof. However, I think it actually doesn't go down too bad for like straight moonshine. So if you've never had it, I always would have to recommend you try it. Just give it a try. 50% corn, so it might be a little bit sweeter tasting compared to some other bourbons that are not 51 or 52% corn, just like the typical for your bourbons. So this one might be pretty sweet, and if you're a bourbon drinker, I think you'll really like this. This is an excellent bourbon, and it's 90 proof. Our corn whiskey here is pretty cool as well. This is the very first product we started producing and then selling here. This one is actually not barrel aged despite its color. We take this and we soak it over toasted Appalachian oak chips for just 2 months. So it's more of like a flash aged product. It's not barrel aged or not like really aged for a long time. Just that 2-month flash aging process is all we do for this one. And it's just long enough to get that really nice color, and it has a real nice smoky flavor to it. Personally, I think these two products taste fairly similar because they're both barrel aged in the same type of barrel, but this one is has a way other flavor profile. Very unique, very, very smoky, going down very smoky. Some people describe it going down even like buttery almost. So this one's pretty unique, and it also comes down to 80 proof. But yeah, we have a salted caramel. This one I think tastes dead on like a Werther's candy. It is so sweet, like candy in your mouth, and very, very delicious. I also think it's much sweeter than our premium because there's no whiskey in this one to kind of cut that sweetness. So, we have Pine Shine. This is just what we call pina colada. It's our fun twist on that name. But this is the pineapple coconut, very, very good. We also have Peach. This is an excellent mixer for teas, especially green tea or like Arnold Palmer, anything like that. And then apple pie is our last. This one is excellent as well. I think that the flavor on this one's very, very accurate. Like it doesn't taste artificial or fake. Like it truly tastes like you have pie in your mouth, and it is very delicious. This is probably my personal favorite.
Right.
Oh, hey.
Where do you want to begin?
I'll do each also. John probably talked about this one. It's his favorite of the moonshine.
Yeah.
Good, the apple pie one.
No, it's just a peach.
Oh yeah, that smells good.
There's that apple pie.
Yeah, they smell really good. Not it makes the ones in Kentucky smell good.
Taste the salted caramel. It tastes like it just reminds you
That's the one that Danny told me. I can't remember. It stuck in my head. Apple pie was good. You gonna get a peach one too? Or put in your teeth?
What do you think of the apple pie? Oh, isn't it so good?
Really that good?
Look at.
I'll try it.
Want to try it?
Honestly, really.
That's what my friend said. She was your apple pie. And like that stuck in my head. I guess
Really?
Really? This extract that we use for this one I love. It's very, very accurate. Like, I think all of our extracts are natural, but some of them still taste a little more too like sugary almost. I don't think that this one's as sugary, which I really like.
I didn't expect that.
No, that's right.
I didn't expect that. That's actually quite good, isn't it?
Yes.
It's like an apple. But
It's
it's
like
not.
apple pie.
Yeah, but it's not like too sweet. I was expecting it to be super sugary.
No, it's almost like Granny Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it right now, yeah. That's really nice. Now,
Done. We got some
apple pie.
apple pie and a sticker. And there is the van parked right there.
Bet you're feeling warmer than I am right now.
I only had about 6 or 7 of them.
Yeah, but you never know. Sometimes whiskey will do that. Warm you from the
Yeah.
inside out.
That was good. Real good. Spanish rice, Mexican beef, and corn for dinner. Oh, the beef's from Canada. It's got that on it, so it's Mexican. Okay, the last time we used the EcoFlow Wave 2, a couple people asked questions about why it wasn't venting outside the vehicle. Well, there you go. It is venting outside the building, outside the vehicle. So that is the setup. Okay, done this a couple times now. If we were actually going to be in a campsite or anything, it would go out the window with the regular. Okay, like I was saying, if we're in a campsite or any place like that, or in the wilderness, in the window, we would put this thing. Okay, that way your hoses can run out. But when we're parked up in a town or someplace we don't know, I'm not gonna put this out the window where someone can easily get in your vehicle. So it's vented through the roof vent right there. So, there you go. Okay, set for 74 degrees for 8 hours run time. Little boss job at the top, but it's not going nowhere.